As wildfires burn and temperatures rise across the nation, a sobering new report warns the U.S. power system could buckle, triggering energy emergencies this summer. The upper Midwest and Mid-South along the Mississippi face the highest risk of blackouts. Texas, the West Coast, and Southwest face an increased risk.
The electric system is old, and so it's not designed to withstand the impacts of climate change.
Extreme temperatures trigger a surge in demand, and that taxes the grid. An early heat wave has already knocked 6 power plants offline in Texas this month. In Oklahoma, heat also played a role in blackouts.
It's like a walk-in freezer.
And last year, the Texas power grid completely failed for days under a deep freeze. 246 people died.
An energy crisis can become a public health crisis. It can become a food crisis.
Yami Newell has seen the cascading effects of an unreliable power grid in her hometown of Chicago.
For a wealthier family, if they have a power outage and all the food in their refrigerator goes bad, they may be able to afford to go back to the store and replenish the coffers. For a family that's operating on a more restricted income, they might not be able to go back and refill the coffers.
In her Bronzeville neighborhood on Chicago's south side, solar panels now dot the rooftop of a public housing complex. A short drive from there, a backup battery stores energy from those solar panels as well as natural gas generators, creating what the state energy company calls a microgrid.
Without power, we're talking about potential life-threatening situations. So this microgrid provides that backup to be able to deliver power even when the grid isn't there.
The project is pending approval, but once it's operating, it can connect and share power with the main power grid. In the event of a blackout, it can disconnect and operate independently, tapping its stored battery energy to power the homes, police station, and hospital in the area for 4 hours.
We have seen a reluctance on the part of many utilities to factor climate change into their planning processes because they say that the science around climate change is too uncertain.
They're basing analysis for grid reliability and investments on historical averages because planning for extreme projections is more expensive.
And so we're continuing to design and site facilities based on historic weather patterns that we know in the age of climate change aren't a good proxy for future conditions.
As communities work to build a more resilient grid, Bronzeville is a possible blueprint for creating a backup for when climate wreaks havoc on the grid.